Hey guys, welcome back. So I thought I would share a weekly grocery haul with you guys, but also I'm gonna add on at the end some of my top tips for budgeting and trying to stay on track as a family of 6. I have been getting that question a lot recently, like for one, how am I staying on budget? Because you guys know groceries are insane right now. And for two, like what are some tips and tricks on like meal prepping, meal planning, to help stay on budget. So I thought I would give you guys some of my top tips, but first let's go ahead and jump into the grocery haul. Here's everything that I picked up for our weekly grocery haul. You guys know I get some from Sam's and some from H-E-B, so we're gonna start with the Sam's Club haul. For this week, for the kids for dessert, I got these fruit bars. These are really good, and you get 24 of them for like $10, so it's a really good price. This week I decided to try the Members Mark chips. We've never had the Sam's Club brand, so hopefully these taste really good. Picked up a big thing of the chicken tenderloins. We're making quite a few different recipes using chicken this week. My husband is now trying these Celsius energy drinks. He really likes them, so we're trying these flavors this time. We tried the other pack last time. I got a big thing of mushrooms. We're gonna be making a few different things this week using that. I picked up some crescent rolls because I went to buy biscuits at H-E-B, and I think their fridge went out because none of my cold stuff, like it kept saying it wasn't in stock. So the only thing they had at Sam's Club was crescent rolls. So we're gonna do crescent rolls in place of biscuits. And they didn't have any cheese at H-E-B, so I got just the 2-pound packs from Sam's Club, the Colby and Monterey Jack. Of course, we have to have an easy go-to meal for the week, so I went with the pepperoni pizzas. Our favorite 000 Oikos Greek yogurt. We love that stuff. We top it with some granola, have it for breakfast or snacks. Also needed some stick butter. We ran out. I love the Kerrygold brand. I got 2 packs of eggs. I just went ahead and got the cage-free ones because they're more affordable. So I got 2 packs of these because I plan on using a lot of eggs this week. I got a pack of the carb balanced tortillas. The kids really like these, and they're good for me because I'm trying to count my calories right now. So I love these because there are only 70 calories and only 4 net carbs in 1 tortilla. That is everything that I got from Sam's, and I will put the total on the screen. And now we're gonna go over what I got from H-E-B. I plan on making some chili this week, so I got lots of diced tomatoes. Also got some kidney beans. I'm gonna be making a new recipe that I needed artichokes. So I got this little jar of artichokes to go in there. And I've never had chicken breasts in a can, and the recipe called for it. So we're gonna see how that turns out. My husband is not thrilled about it, but it might taste good. I don't know. We're gonna see. This is something new that I've been drinking, these coconut waters. They're really good for electrolytes, and the taste is really good. So they had a deal going on where you buy 3 for $4. So I got 6 of them to last me all week. Needed some more beans for other recipes. So I got 3 cans of black and 3 cans of pinto. Football starts this weekend, so my husband wanted to make some buffalo chicken dip, so we got some chips for that. He also needed some body wash, so we got body wash. Also got some of the H-E-B tortillas. We're gonna be using tortillas a lot this week. So I got these because I've never tried the H-E-B brand, so I thought we would give those a try. And then I needed some more ground beef, so I got 2 packs. 3 bell peppers. I am planning on making some quesadillas / fajitas with that. Also got 2 bags of frozen spinach. I like to add spinach into my eggs as well as into our smoothies. Also needed 2 things of bananas. I like to freeze some for smoothies and of course for the kids to snack on. And this week I also thought it would be fun to make this soda cake that we used to make. If you guys missed that recipe, you literally just take a box of cake mix and you mix any sort of 0-calorie flavored soda or sparkling water, and you can make the fluffiest, moistest cake out of it, and it saves you a lot of calories by using a 0-calorie soda. So that's what we're gonna make this week as well for a dessert. Also got just some classic romaine salad mix so I can have some salads on the side. I ended up having to get my half and half from Sam's Club. This was supposed to be in my Sam's Club haul, but I had to get theirs because H-E-B didn't have any. I usually get the organic, but they didn't have it, so those are actually from Sam's Club, not H-E-B. I got 2 more packs of grapes. I have been loving freezing these and eating it as just like a little snack. They taste so good in the freezer and it takes longer to eat them. It's just a nice little treat. I also picked up Texas toast to go on the side. We're gonna be making some chili, so I thought this would be a good side to go with that. Just 1 loaf of bread because I do have some still left over in the freezer. I ended up getting this whipped fluffy white frosting to go on top of our cake. And of course, for the buffalo chicken dip, we're gonna need some buffalo wing sauce. So I got the Sweet Baby Ray's and more ranch. And one of the new recipes I'm trying with that chicken, I needed pesto. So I got some pesto, a chili mix pack, and more chicken just because I didn't want to run out when we make the buffalo chicken dip, plus all the other recipes we're making this week. And then I also got a thing of water and cat litter because we are just about out. And I will also put the total on the screen of what I spent at H-E-B. I stayed around my budget of $250, which is really good. Happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick all these groceries up. So my number 1 tip is gonna be, especially for anyone who has children, and this is gonna be buying in bulk. You guys, I know that for one, it's an investment getting a membership at like Costco or Sam's Club, but I promise you, buying in bulk is gonna save you so much money. And not buying everything in bulk, there's definitely certain things where I'm like, don't buy in bulk because it adds up really fast. But the top things for me that I like to buy in bulk is going to be things like tortillas, bread, trash bags, toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, stuff where you know you have to buy it, you know you use a lot of it, and when you compare prices, hands down, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Ethan just got hurt. So lost my train of thought. Buying in bulk is definitely my number 1 tip. And especially when it comes to meal planning, this is where it'll make all of the difference. So for example, this week, I knew that I wanted to make sliders. So I of course bought the cheese slices that I needed for sliders, and buying in bulk, you get a lot of cheese slices, more than we would use up in 2 or 3 weeks. Oftentimes it goes bad. So a way that we make sure we, for one, don't waste money and it's used is I plan my meals around what I'm buying. So I decided to make sliders and grilled cheese sandwiches, plus I will have leftover ham for the sliders that we can also use as lunch meat. So it's kind of a 3-for-1 because we can make ham and cheese sandwiches, we can make our sliders, plus we can make grilled cheeses for dinners or lunches. So buying things that are versatile will definitely help when it comes to saving some money. Same thing with tortillas. I bought a bunch of tortillas. I can make fajitas, I can make cheesy roll-ups, we can make breakfast burritos, which is what we're doing this week. I bought a lot of eggs. I also had to go back to the store and get my breakfast sausage that they forgot, but I got the breakfast sausage, so I bulk cooked the breakfast sausage, put it in a container. That way in the mornings before school, I just scramble up some eggs, throw some breakfast sausage in there, and then we can make breakfast burritos, and we have tortillas for meals, so nothing is going to waste. And if you guys want me to do like a video on meal ideas, I can definitely do that too, because there's a lot of ideas that I have and I don't want to make this video a million years long. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely leave me a comment, let me know. But tip number 2 is going to be meal planning kind of goes with tip number one, the meal plan. So I for sure write out everything I'm going to be making for dinner, but I also like to make a list of lunches and breakfast, because a lot of times we focus on dinner, but then when it comes to breakfast and lunches, we're kind of like, crap, what do we do now? So I recommend 2 to 3 options that you can make for breakfast, especially if you have kids, picky eaters. It's good to have options, but not too many options where the kids are overwhelmed, they can't decide. So I like to keep this really simple. So this week, like I said, we have breakfast burritos. I also have waffles left over, because when I buy waffles in bulk, you get 60 waffles and that lasts us a really long time. So we have waffles left over. We also have Pop-Tarts from last week, but you just want to make sure you write out everything that you plan on making. And what I like to do, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I have something written down, I don't always want to eat it, and I'm like, it doesn't sound good today. So I just write my meals out, and then each day I pick like whatever sounds good. What do the kids want today? And I let them pick from the list of options that I already wrote out, because then they feel like they're picking and you already have everything ready to go. You have all the ingredients that you need. So it just makes your life a lot easier, for one, and for two, it helps you stay on budget. You're not buying extra things that you don't need that are going to go to waste. And this ties into tip number 3, which is going to be meal plan around what you currently have in your pantry or your fridge. Especially if you have items that are about to expire, it's better to plan your meals around that. Shop your pantry, see what you have, see what you can build off of. That way you're using up your groceries that you have and nothing goes to waste. I know I was really bad, especially before budgeting. I would just keep buying and buying, and then my pantry was literally bursting at the seams, and I would forget half of the things I have in there. So you can get like a 2-for-1 deal. You can clean your pantry and figure out what you have in there at the same time, and check expiration dates. So it will help you out for organizing and for cooking purposes. Tip number 4 is definitely something new that I have been implementing, and it's definitely making a big difference. And that is meal prep the things that you can. Not meal prep everything. Don't have like, I mean, if you like having full-on meals, definitely prep full-on meals. But for me, like I said, I never know that day if I'm gonna want it, so I don't like to make stuff that's gonna go to waste. But for like your kids, you can make pancakes ahead of time and you can store them in the fridge. That way you can warm them up and have them ready to go for breakfast. You can meal prep. Like I said, I have breakfast sausage, so I can throw that into the burritos in the morning. You can also make muffins during the day. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you can make muffins, cookies, snack items that you can replace with buying like bulk snack items at the store, because cooking at home is definitely a lot more affordable compared to buying the snacks. So if you have the time, I recommend like making some muffins or some cookies, make in bulk. That way they'll last you throughout the week. Another option great for breakfast is overnight oats. You can make some of that. If your kids enjoy that, you can have that in the fridge ready to go, so it's a grab and go breakfast for them. And my last and final tip for you guys is going to be something that I am currently working on. I'm working really hard at doing this, and that is lessening the amount of options in the pantry, in the fridge. This is something that kind of like really hit home for me. Me and my best friend were talking about it, and it just kind of hit me. I'm like, when I was growing up, we didn't have snacks upon snacks. Like, we literally had, when I was younger, we had a drawer that had our snacks in there. We literally had our names on our snacks. When they ran out, that was all the snacks until they went back to the commissary and got more food. So for us, we never had like all these options just waiting for us. And I truly believe that if we take away all of those options, all of that temptation, the kids are less likely to snack. You're less likely to snack, because you're gonna open up your pantry and be like, crap, there's nothing in here. If I want something, I'm gonna have to make it. So for one, it's gonna help you stick to not snacking all day, help you lose weight, but also it's gonna help with the kids, because when the kids get bored, what do they wanna do? They wanna eat a snack. So what I have really been focusing on is having fruit on hand, and also making the fruit a little bit more fun. So if they want an apple, we'll do apple with peanut butter. banana with peanut butter. I mean, obviously if you have an allergy, you can't do that, but just finding little ways to like spice up the fruit, make it a little bit more appetizing, but also so you don't have all these junky snacks sitting in the pantry. For one, they're expensive. For two, the kids go through them so much faster because they are so delicious and tempting. So this is really gonna help with saving money, because I don't know about you guys, but I spend a lot of money on snacks, and that's because that's what the kids gravitate to. And I know a lot of that is my fault because I buy it and I allow it to be in our house. So that is something I'm working on, and I definitely recommend for you guys is to lessen the amount of snacks in your home. It will definitely save you a lot of money in the long run. And I know a lot of you guys are like, you know, oh, it's really hard to eat healthy and be on a budget. And I know it's challenging, but it's definitely doable. And number one tip for that is buy what you can frozen. Buy frozen fruit, buy frozen veggies. That is gonna save you a lot of money, and sneak it into your food. So for me, like when I make meatloaf, I like to try to sneak in either I like to cut it up super small. I'll put like mushrooms or zucchini or onions, carrots. If you get it ground up really small, you can squeeze those veggies into your main course meal. The kids won't even know what's in there, and you're getting those added extra nutrients for them, so it's healthier. Same thing for smoothies. I always put a vegetable in my kids' smoothies. They're accustomed to it now. Like at first it was like, oh, why is this green? But over time they don't even notice it. Spinach is a great one. It's very bland in taste, and you can up the amount that you put into the smoothies as they get used to the taste. But there's so many ways you can sneak in vegetables into a main dish that isn't necessarily super healthy, but you can make it healthier by throwing in frozen vegetables that are very affordable. I love spinach, you guys. Spinach, seriously, I sneak it into almost everything. You can put it into spaghetti, meatloaf, burgers. There's just so many different ways you can sneak veggies into your food. That way you know your kids are still getting those good nutrients they need, but you're also not buying excessive produce that's gonna go bad or go to waste and you've wasted your money. But those are my top tips. I really hope they were informative, they helped you out. If you have any other video suggestions, let me know down in the comments. You guys know I make these videos for y'all, so obviously I want to make whatever you want to see from me. And I do think I am going to be switching up my schedule from now on, just because you guys, if you guys watch my cleaning channel, you know that I have went up to 2 cleaning videos a week, and that is very time consuming. So since I've been focusing on more uploads on my cleaning channel, I am going to go back a little bit on my vlogs. I'm still for sure going to upload every single Monday, but Fridays are going to be bonus videos. I'm still going to try to do 2 videos. I just don't want to promise it and not follow through. So expect a new video every Monday, and then Fridays will be bonus, and I'll definitely let you guys know on my community tab. So make sure you have your notification bell on, make sure you're subscribed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I can't wait to see you in the next one.